Frazee will stand trial. He is accused of murdering his fiancee, Kelsey Berreth. At his next court date tomorrow, he is expected to enter a plea. 9 News reporter Jennifer Meckles has an update on the case.
It has been 4 months since 29-year-old Kelsey Berreth was reported missing. The Woodland Park mother last seen on Thanksgiving Day shopping at a grocery store. Just before Christmas, police arrested Patrick Frazee. The two were in a relationship and had a child together. Police say Frazee beat Kelsey to death in her home with a bat, then burned her body and dumped her remains. All of that, according to a key witness, Crystal Lee Kenny, who lives in Idaho and also dated Frazee. She told police Frazee first tried to get her to kill Kelsey 3 different times before he just did it himself. Kenny told police she helped cover up evidence of the crime.
The prosecution has enormous evidence against Patrick Frazee.
9 News legal analyst Scott Robinson lays out the prosecution. Besides having Kenny as a witness,
phone records, they have location records, they have physical evidence found at the scene of her townhouse. From the defense point of view, they'll attempt to attack Crystal Kenny's credibility. After all, she's lied in the past. And not only that, she could be portrayed as the jealous girlfriend who wants to do away with her rival, Kelsey Berreth.
Also, Kelsey's body is still missing, despite a now 5-week-long search of a landfill near Fountain, Colorado.
Just to set the record straight, as of today, we have not found Kelsey. We are still looking for her and doing the best that we can.
Jennifer Meckles, 9 News.
Legal analyst Scott Robinson says one of 3 things will happen tomorrow. Frazee could plead guilty or not guilty, or the arraignment could be continued to a later date. 9 News will be covering tomorrow's court hearing. We're going to have updates on air and online.